Hey people, it's me Tristan, and this is Let's Paint the German Panther tank part 2. So let's just begin.
So I start off with a black paint. I'm gonna paint the tank crew clothes black because I've done it on all of my tank crew members and the different tanks I have, and it really gives the contrast that it needs to pop out from the tank, and it should be historically correct also. Now I'm painting the tank tracks and the road wheels black. This is just me painting them black. Yeah. At this point I actually had the paint a bit too wet, so it kinda washed over some of the road wheels parts, but it won't matter because I will cover it up with some weathering afterwards. That's like a tip I can give you. Like, you can always go over and like clean things up or paint really precisely, but if something like this happens, you can always cover it up with weathering if you're planning on weathering the tank or something similar. There are the small pieces of tracks on the side, probably for armor purposes or something. So painting those and also painting the rest of the tracks. So if you don't know, I'm from Estonia, right? And here we have the national service. So my time has been, I have already been in the service, and I served as a medic and as a squad leader, so that was fun. Learned a lot of new stuff, met a lot of new people, so it was 11 months. In the next one we're gonna paint the crew member. We're gonna do the decals and then the weathering, so stay tuned. So next we go with field grey. We're gonna paint the camo net on the turret. Well, I should have probably painted this in another color, but I guess my idea behind this is that grey will contrast nicely on the warm yellowish brownish camo, and also the other parts on the tank, some weird box here. And now a product I really like, it's the Vallejo flesh wash or flesh tone shade. This is a brilliant little product. Of course it's mainly meant to use on skin. It works wonders on this color scheme or in these color tones, and I've already went ahead and ordered all of the different shades and washes that Vallejo offers. Now I'm just giving a black wash, fairly wet, mixed with water. I'm gonna give all the parts black wash, and those grills and stuff like that also some black wash. After the base coat, then a wash, and then a highlight. That's the way it goes. Field grey, and this is just a highlight phase. Now I'm using a dry brush, and I'm dry brushing the camo net, the tracks and also all the tracks. Now, it might seem that the tracks are highlighted a bit too strongly and it leaves this kind of too bright, but we'll get back to it later. Now, with some Greek paint light or something like that, I'm gonna give a really highlight on the camo net and stuff like that. Onto the wooden parts, just the wooden box, the base coat of beastie brown, and all the shovels and little working pieces. After the paint is dried, I'm gonna wash it with dark brown wash from Coated Arm Paints, and just a bit on the tank itself. And now I'm gonna give a good black wash on all over the tank tracks on the dry brushed pieces, cause this way it'll smooth it down into this really subtle highlight. Now I'm highlighting the wooden box and painting metallic paints. Well, it's pretty obvious that probably they didn't have this bright metallic paints or this chrome paints on the tanks, but as a gamer and a modeler, I think it really gives this contrast effect. And once it's done, I'm gonna wash it with the black wash, cause it'll tone down the brightness and give it this dirty, dusty, used look. This has been part 2 of Let's Paint the German Panther tank. Thank you for watching, keep it safe, and I will talk to you next time.